At this site, basically, we're trying to let people know what's Barça, what's behind Barça. At the end of this year, it will be 125 years that Barça was founded by Hans Gamper, that came from Switzerland. And here we are. When we demolished the third ring of the stadium, our museum disappeared. And of course, we cannot disappear because our museum was opened in 1984, almost 40 years ago. And that's where, in this place, this used to be the ice ring, the Barça ice ring. We demolished the ice ring, and now, temporarily, we are having in this amazing place 2,500 square meters, where we can walk around Barça history and discover what's going on. This museum is very popular because of Barça, of course. And Barça Museum is the most sport museum, the more important sport museum in the world. We are the third museum more visited in Spain after Museo del Prado and Museo Reina Sofía in Madrid. And we are the number one museum in Barcelona, in Catalonia, with 1.9 million visitors every season and a turnover of 42 million euros, which is big numbers. We are very happy with this location, with this museum, but the stadium is not with us. So at the end of this year, we'll go back to the Spotify Camp Nou with a new museum. So it will be the third museum in 3 years. This museum suppose for us plenty of learnings, and with those learnings we'll go to the final museum in the Spotify Camp Nou. And basically our museum, I think we should have two things, which is history, old original objects, and then the technology. The mix of history and technology makes the experience unique. And this will be a reality with the new stadium in the next months. It's not easy to describe this room. People, when they are arriving here, some of them know there's something immersive, but finally you arrive to this place, you walk around of wall of emotions. You are close to our players, our heroes, our stadium, and you feel a little bit what's going on a match day. Another important thing about this 360 place is the reaction of our visitors. Now we are alone, nobody's here, but later on it will be crowd. And I like very much looking at the faces, the looks, and everybody's absolutely under a shock, no? And before leaving the museum, we arrived to this VR space where people are using those Oculus. And then you walk around the changing room, you walk around the stadium, the city, and you really feel you are one of our players. And when you take out those Oculus, you go back to the reality, but people enjoy very, very much this experience. We are having this room, which is like a forest with 11 trees, which finally it's just 11 columns. And this is a very special place because this is a place where we try to give an homage to our first team. And for us, for Barça, today, first team, it's men and women. Then you approach any of those columns, you just choose your language, Catalan, Spanish or English, you choose men or woman, and you find any of our heroes. You can know the number of matches, the size, the weight, the Spotify list, plenty of information and plenty of magic goals and match situation from our players, men and women. I'd like very much to invite everybody who is looking at this video to come to Barcelona, to come to Barça, and to come to the museum. Even though if you don't like football, even though if you are not a Barça fan, you like very much this experience. Thank you very much.